Hello there. My name is Ron. Welcome to my channel, and welcome to my look into Star Wars Galactic Legacy, Star Wars Jedi Knight Jedi Academy mod. This mod has a lot of stuff in it, to say the least. Let me show you quickly here what I mean. I'll just really give you a flash of how much this thing actually has. It has Academy, Movie Duels, and Knights of the Republic 2, all combined. So let's go back here, shall we? I'm going to show you a little of each thing here. Couple disclaimers. One, if I get carried away, I apologize. This mod is in depth. There's a lot here. Again, another one here. If I stumble on my words, I apologize even worse. If I get like brain fuzz, this is my fourth time trying to record this. I keep trying to do it to get better and better and better for you guys. I probably spent 2 hours recording this. And my throat and my head are like, a little bit worn out here. So I want to do this for you guys. Like, I'm looking forward to getting this out. So I just apologize, and please forgive any sort of like brain fuzz or repetitiveness or dumb moments. So those are two disclaimers I wanted to get out there. So yeah, let's take a look here from the beginning, shall we? So play campaign. You should be able to play Outcast, but I don't currently have the option to. I don't know why exactly. I'm going to try to look into that a little bit later on. Ask like the creators for the reason why that might be, in case it's just me or whatever. But right now, you can do Academy, the regular campaign. That'll be with upgraded graphics and upgraded character models. You can also probably change your character models as you want. You can play this whole campaign as Darth Maul, or as Dooku, or as Grievous, or just all dumb characters. You can play it as Sabata Press, or you can even play this as Ahsoka, or all the characters. I'll show you a little bit later on, in a few minutes here, all the characters. Over here, you've got missions. So far, there's not many missions. We have Episode 1, Duel of the Fate. In Episode 3, you have Ball of the Republic and Nightfall. I'm personally looking forward to playing Nightfall. This seems like so much fun to me. It sounds cruel to me to see, oh, killing Jedi is fun, but in a way it is. It's a challenge. The temple is the most secure location in the universe. At least, it should be, at least. Or one of the most powerful. It's got all the Jedi in it. It's the home of all the powerful space wizards. And for Vader, and yes, I do call him Vader, to walk in there and clobber them, it's so awesome. And I'm looking forward to seeing it myself. Every single time I played this game, any mod, I always do Nightfall. It's the home of the challenge. I personally like to fight Jedi because they're the only enemies in this game in Academy actually prove a challenge. The No Green don't prove a challenge. The Disciples don't prove a challenge. Even Tavion hardly proves a challenge in the main game. But the Jedi do. They're always interesting to face. So take all these things together, Nightfall will be fun. Moving on, we have one from the Clone Wars, which is the Sidious versus Maul and Savage. This is going to be intense to play later on. So that's not here. I mean, the rest of them I don't know, I can't play right now. They may not be unlocked, they may not be released, they may not be, I don't quite know yet entirely. I've been playing this game for probably 2.5 hours for this mod. So there's a lot of stuff I don't quite know yet. And here we have Couture mods. You have your Malak and your Revan. You have your Taurus Core, which is, of course, Mitra versus Malak. Or Mitra versus Kreia, excuse me. And you can choose any of the Academy mods. Any of these levels. Chandria, Bith, etc. Or Kreta, so on, so on, so on, so on. Okay? So that's not bad. Pretty nice little selection so far. Obviously, give you better, of course. But for now, I'll take it. Challenges. Right now, you only have 3 challenges, which is Order 66 with Revan, Qui-Gon Obi-Wan, and Darth Maul, which is Delta Squad, which is the squad that I believe has a hand. And obviously, it has a hand in Jedi Destruction, but I think Delta Squad has a pretty big hand in it overall. So, yeah, you can do. Right now, I can have Delta Squad versus Darth Maul, or pretty much anybody. I'm pretty sure. But here is where this mod really shines through. There are so many different levels. The main game itself may lack, and the story mode itself may lack, but this, it's ridiculous. I mean, you gotta see this. Let me go through the missions here, shall we? Just show you some of the ones that I keep seeing. Naboo Crystal Swamp, Outer Gunga, Bounty Eve, Mos Espa, Jedi Trial, Jedi Archives, Dex Club. You have let's see, Battle of Megiddo. You get the maps, from Mortal 66 itself. You of course have Tatooine. You have, of course, Luke's home out there. You have Tatooine itself. The spaceport, which of course is Battlefront 2. No surprise. So far, these aren't really impressive. Wait till I get a little bit farther in here, though. They're starting really, really good. Here's an example of some really wild ones. You've got Alzarek, you've got CIS Laboratories, you've got Jedi Home, you've got Coruscant Height. We have Raxus Prime, we have a Commander Genos' cannon. You have Jedi Sanctuary, you have Jedi Council, don't know what that is quite yet. I can't really CCX, I don't know what that stands for, but it's an Academy. And we have Talon Crade's Lair, which of course Talon Crade is Legends. So let me say this right now. This mod has maps from everywhere. Legends and canon, comics, games, books, all the above. Talon Crade, this lair, is the one that Luke deals with in the Thrawn trilogy. Where he gets captured, I believe. This is where he gets captured. That's what I'm assuming, at least. It looks familiar to what you hear about when you read in the book. So, that's wild. There are also characters, and I'll show you some of the characters. You go to Davos Estate. You want to go mess with Evan Hawke? Go to Davos Estate and fight on top of Evan Hawke. Fight or drop Maul with Obi-Wan on top of Evan Hawke. Or, knock him into wherever. Or you can go to Jedi Enclave and get like a massive... You can recreate the attack on Tatooine. You can spawn 30-something, 40-something Malak Sith and a handful of Jedi, go to the council members, and watch a replay of the attack on Tatooine. Duxon, of course. Pretty nice tomb. These aren't that surprising. Kilo Station is kind of cool. Arctic. Here's where it gets really... Here's a more unique map. You got Ragnos, Turtle Layer of Ragnos, which is definitely interesting looking up there. You have you have the bridge, which that looks kind of fun. Carrick, which is a light cruiser. You have Blood Mines, Atlantica, or Atlantic RPG, which I believe this comes from, I don't quite know, but I think it comes from Star Wars Galaxies, which is the predecessor to SWTOR. I do believe, at least. If I'm wrong, please tell me, but I think it would come from that. ISD, Imperial Star Destroyer Executor. You could buy literally through a Star Destroyer. You can literally buy up and down the passageway on a Star Destroyer. It's so crazy. You have Comm Center, Goblet of Souls, Rocket Launcher, and it keeps going here. You got between Sentinel, Sith Temple, Stargates, because why not fighting from the Stargates? I mean, all these things. Coruscant Duel. So I'm just choose... Oh, I don't know. How about we choose... I don't know. There's so many in here to choose from. How about the Last Command? So, one thing you have to understand about this mod that's very important to understand, and please listen closely here, this is very important. This mod takes a while to load. There are so many things that it needs to load that it will sit there on the menu for 1.5 to 2 minutes. Do not touch it. It'll crash. It'll go not responsive and crash. Leave it be. It may pop up. If you put the main game, you recognize this sort of thing. It'll pop up like an image of the map in like a little corner, little screenshot, and then a little detail about it. And here it'll say no details available, or no mission briefing. On that screen, don't touch it. It kind of teases you a little bit. It seems like it's ready to load, but it's not quite loaded yet. Let it get to this screen, to the main screen itself, before you touch anything. So let's start in the menu here. This is Tab, by the way. Use Tab in this game to open up all the stuff. Just boom, hit Tab, which is normally the Datapad in Academy itself, right? So in here, there's some normal weapons. Because what you have on you, if I had other like blaster and grenades or something like that, of course. Again, this is also the main game. These two are very classic. Here's where it gets interesting. As far as I know, there's no other mod that shows moves, how to do moves, at least in Academy. I have played movie duels, I have played Couture 2 duels, I have played other ones as well. There's none of them that show, that I have played at least, how to do maneuver. These are here, you can look at this, like flip attack. Tap jump immediately followed by forward and attack. Default. Tap space, plus W, plus attack 1. Force pull slash. Medium attack kata. Attack enemy on grounds. You can manipulate this by using the mouse, by using the left and right buttons. Right goes back, left goes forward. Let's say I want to go in the back style. Let's say, I prefer to use the back style, it's my personal style. So let's say I want to know how to use a cartwheel. Alright, so look at this. Okay, so the cartwheel. So it's at the beginning of attack, hold left or right, default, mouse 1, plus space, plus A or D. It lets you understand. This system is really cool. I've been playing Academy for a very long time, but I admit I don't remember all the moves, how to do all the moves. So if I forget, I come in here. Right here is what gets crazy. This right here is part of the mod, of course. This is unique, but right here is this mod itself's, elements. What makes this mod what it is. So of course, you have the map. We can choose the maps in here. Choose missions, of course. We've done it already. Configure your character. This mod has 13 different factions to choose from. With a lot of characters in these factions. Or at least there should be a lot of characters in these factions. They're obviously going to add more characters as time goes on. But right now there's quite a few. So, oh, that's kind of cool. Look at this. I just saw that. You can see different insignias for different factions on each side. That is so cool looking. That's pretty creative. But let's just say we're going to choose the Rebel Alliance. Let's take a look at some of the characters in here, shall we? I love the look of this stuff. This is kind of cute to me. Just to look at the faces. They're kind of awesome looking to me. Of course, it's kind of automatic. It's kind of obvious. Don't mind this. Like, this one is a Jedi, but it wasn't updated. Look down here. It's not updated, unfortunately. They're still trying to get their descriptions edited, of course. This mod has been out since the end of December. It is now May 16th. This is at least December 20th, I believe. So 3 months of editing. They're doing a lot of, obviously adding a lot of characters and doing a lot of, description changes, things like that. So you had different Jedi. There's all the random Jedi. Ignore the Luke part, but... No, I love how the base looks right here, though. And then Chirrut. You've got Sabine. These are much older looking versions of what we already know. Of Ezra and Sabine. These are aged up, to say the least. This guy's here, right? So, here's where this mod gets really unique to me. I keep saying that, but I do mean it. If you're familiar with Legends, Star Wars Legends, the books and the comics and the games from before Disney came around, you will recognize his characters. Anakin Solo, Jaina Solo, Jason Solo, Ben Skywalker, Corran Horn, and Kip Duron. Do the names ring a bell for you? They do for me. I've been reading these books since I was 12, and I'm now 34. A lot of time reading these books. That's 22 years? Yeah, 22 years. So, yeah, quite a long time, and I'm very familiar with these characters. What blows my mind the most is that these characters are not in any of the mods. I have played movie duel mods. I have played with Mara and Ahsoka. Those are in there. But Jaina and Jason and Anakin Solo, those aren't in there. As a Legend fanatic, this blows my stinking mind. I saw this yesterday, and I had a fandom freak out for a second. Jaina is one of my top 5 characters in all of Star Wars. From the beginning of the lore back in freaking the Old Republic, all the way towards Legacy of the Force, a bit of the Jedi. I literally have read the True Jedi Knight book to her. She's like freaking 12 or 11, all the way up to like freaking 40 something. So I'm familiar with her story, as well as Anakin, Ben, Jason, Corrin, and Kit. These are all people that I know very well, which is quite awesome. Anybody who is a Legend fanatic will look at these things and oh my god, this is so awesome. What the heck? It's so cool. To play Jaina, to go face Kaitis. Did I go Kaitis or the Jaina, rematch? It's awesome. It's possible in here. Let's just take a look at, I don't know, how about the Old Republic? So in here, we of course have our Old Republic characters. You got your Mission Veda, you got your Revan, you got your Juhani. Dustil Anasi. This what surprises me. Dustil Anasi does not have a very big part of the story. He, at least at Couture, of course he does have part of the story, being Karth's son. Dustil and Karth are the two big story arcs for Karth. But he's not, to me, a very big character. You gotta see him, obviously, you could literally miss this whole story. You could literally ignore Karth the whole time and not even do Dustil's story. Alec, the Jedi Exile. Alec, if you want to wear, is the name of Malak before you turn dark to the Sith. Down here we have Quintalia, we have Goto, which is so cool. Over here, Vander Torque, Brooke Lamar, Zara Lestin, Dorak. The four Jedi Masters you interact with in Couture. 1. And, yeah, not 2, but yeah, in 1. You do interact with Brooke Lamar in 2, I should say, but that's also really cool. I mean, you could literally play Malak and face all 4 council members. There's so many different things you can do in here. There's so many battles you can yourself into. It's like a Lego playground. Your imagination could be unlimited. Sateel. Here's a character you're not going to know unless you're a pretty big fan of Legend. Nomi Sunrider, Grandmaster of the Jedi Order after the Great Sith War. This is before Sateel. This is before Revan, Malak. This is before even Sportor. This predates all that stuff. Nomi Sunrider is not showing up anywhere in any Star Wars game before this. I guarantee you. People who read the comics will know her. She's not even in the freaking books, for goodness sakes. Get the editor in here. That is amazing. These different Jedi are supposed to have names on them eventually. I'm looking forward to having names. But not quite yet, they don't. Right now they're just like generic, generic Jedi. Let's look at one more, shall we? Just quickly. Let's take a look at, I don't know, how about Underworld Criminals? Very quickly. Jabba, Bib, Relo, Gamorreans, obviously. Hondo Anaka, goodness sakes. Weequace, Morn, I call him Morn, Black Sun, HK50, 51, Lanik Racto, and so on and so on. So many. So very many. Dark Anakin and Dark Ahsoka, Maul, of course. So let's choose one, shall we? Let's go with the Resistance. Nope, scratch that. There's not many there. Let's go with the Galactic Republic. And let's choose so many Jedi. Guys, I'm having a nerd overload. I am seeing so many characters in here I never imagined seeing. So many characters I know from Legends. I am in awe. You see my face, my hands. I'm not shaking, but I'm blown away. Holy hell! Do you know who this is? Siritachi or Taki. This girl is somebody I've talked on Facebook. I've talked a lot of them on Facebook. half of them don't even know who she is. She is in the Junior Jedi Knights. Oh no, she's in the Jedi Apprentice series with a young Obi-Wan and a Qui-Gon. And their classmate. This girl is somebody who, as you can see in here, that Obi-Wan fell in love with. Not Satine, but Siri. You can go in the Star Wars group right now and ask them who knows Siri. There's going to be a group of them who are going to say no freaking clue. She is that obscure to the lore, unless you've read this certain series. The fact is, she's in here. I always liked her when I was younger, when I was like 15. I always thought that was a pretty cool character, you know, very much kind of a normal kid. But, you know, kind of like, you know, a me, but in the Jedi Order. Not really, but, you know, either way. Don't let me have too much of a meltdown here, but Sarah Keto, I just can't believe she's in here. I cannot believe she's in here. I am like so I'm having this like moment over here, guys. Wow. There's so many Jedi. There's so many Jedi. It's Padme. Oh my god, show the youngling. Careful, the youngling can kick your ass. This is so amazing. It's so cool. These guys that are just from the Clone Wars. Tiplar. These two are annoying. They're really annoying to face. Anyway, let me just choose something. I'm gonna go choose Siri, because I cannot get over this. So, fortunately, she has no character skins. Let me show you a character who has a character skin real quickly, just to give you an idea. Let's choose Anakin randomly. Here, we could choose. You can even play with Anakin as a child. Or Jake. You could do Darth Vader. I love that they have this in here. They kept actual Vader. Again, I do believe firmly, just for a nerd statement, that the guy who attacked the temple and who was on Mustafar is Vader, not Anakin. I will always believe that. So, there's different models, different bases. I could go with a burnt Vader. I felt like it. But for now, we're going to go with standard Siri. So now I try to play Siri. Check this out. Select lightsaber. There are so many hilts. And ones that aren't even sabers. I can run with an axe. Let me show you. Whoa! Wait. Want to do that? You could do that. Or you could choose Biff. Youngling Biff. Or how about we choose, I don't know, how about a Shara Zabros? If you played SWTOR and you got through the Inquisitor story the whole way through, you would know a Shara Zabros. She is the apprentice, quote unquote, I do air quotes, quote unquote, your apprentice. She is Jedi, but she does join forces with you as Darth Nott. So let's see what else we're choosing here. We have, let's see, Darth Siam. How about we want to do Fifth Brother? Or how about you want to do Darth Bane? Don't cry. Oh, Snapple. They actually got the right thing. Help. Those who have read the Bane trilogy and remember, he's given a curved hilt that looks like a bone. While in some of the drawings, this is a bit of a controversy. It's a confusion in the fan base. In some of the art, he has a purple regular saber, like a Jedi would. But no, this is the actual stinking hilt he is given. Imagine the love that was given to this. To go and look in the book, to write out what it looks like, to more or less guess what it looks like, and to put it out here. And there she is, Siritachi. Not the character model I expected to have in here, but there she is. Not bad. Put that back, shall we? Setup, angles, default. So now you've seen the character model, we've reached the part of the episode I'm going to be showing you a level. Well, more than one level, but let's start here for a second, shall we? So let's take a look around here. So what's over here? Let's see. Don't mind that sound effect. I don't know what the sound effect is. That's very strange for a Jedi Knight, a female Jedi Knight. That is such a really crazy sound, but anyway, let's not worry about that too much, shall we? Let's hit this button. What's this lead? Man, that's optical illusion. What's over here? Anything? Oh. Anything back here? It is dark, guys. It is dark in here. Whoa. Wait, what? Oh, that's kind of cool. I can't see. It's very dark. I'll turn it up for you on editing program, but oh wait, hey, it's dark. Alright, you know what? Let's show you another map. This is not very detailed. It's much smaller than I thought it was going to be. So, that's what she said. So, better choice. Scarif. This should be a lot bigger of a map now. Hopefully. Let's see what's around here, shall we? Oh, damn. This is large. This is a bigger map. Very nice. This is a very odd looking shuttle. I think it's missing something. Yeah, it's missing something kind of important, I would say. Is anything open here? That opens. Let's see. Anything over here? Okay. Very nice. Very nice. This is kind of a cool area to have a little firefight in. You guys have like a blaster fight in here, like they did in the movies. You guys out here, guys out here. Got a little bit of a blaster battle. That sounds kind of fun. Okay, this is kind of cool too. Oh man, there's an area over here. What is over here? Question is, did this go boom? I don't think so. No. Okay. Can I go inside? I can. Ooh. See anything over here? Nope. Just where, what's his name? The guy, I forgot his name. The other guy got shot. Or blown up in a grenade. Excuse me. What's his name? I would have seen Rogue One like twice. My names aren't quite sharp right now. So, yeah. Anything over here? Nice. Is this right here? Over here? There's even more over here. Really? I am really, really amazed. I keep saying that, but like, most of these mod levels aren't very big. They're quite small. This is pretty cool. Huh. Very cool. So, shall we do a bit of a bite? So, we have now reached a video where I'm going to be doing some battles. If you would like to see that, you're welcome to. I have shown you all I can in this mod. There's nothing else to really show you. You've seen the characters you can choose. Some of them you've seen the maps, you've seen the campaign choices, you've seen, you know, the lightsaber choices, you've seen stuff like that. You understand these things. So you're able to, you know, get the mod yourself. It'll be in the description. And have fun. Subscribe, all that good stuff, so you see what I'm going to do later on. I got some plans for some other fun engagements later on. Some pretty big bites already. Plus, of course, Nightfall. If you'd like to see me fight here as well, from the battle series, from the characters in battle, you're welcome to do that. I'll be doing a few matches here. Maybe we'll do a map and do some matches there as well. So if you'd stick around, I welcome you to. If not, like, subscribe. My links are in the description, as of course is just like I said before. And I'll see you the next time. And for now, though, we have some battles to do. So I wonder who's fitting in for Siri to face. I wonder. We're going to go and... let's see if I can find somebody. Give me a second. So who best for Siri to face? I'm picking somebody who is known, but only in a small book series. Like, Siri's only in a few books. It's not a whole lot. She's got maybe 6 books to her name altogether. Maybe 7. And there's someone who's also an apprentice. He's a pretty good Master Jedi Knight. There's quite a few choices like that, right? There's quite a few you could think of. Like, oh, you know, there's quite a handful. You could choose anybody, right? But I'm thinking the best one would be Mother Truckin' Lady Darth Badass Darzana herself. Really, think about it. Siri versus Donna. That's not a bad little match right there. Standard well-trained Jedi versus hidden, very well-trained apprentice. She's Lord herself. So, shall we? There she goes. Oh god. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Zana. 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 There she is. Oh man. Hello, Zana. Come here. All too easy. I expected more out of a Sith apprentice and a Sith Lord. Fine. We'll do this then. Let's go with Darth Krul. Why do I try? What is too easy? Give me somebody to base. How about Lord Khan? Give me somebody gonna fight me back. Come on. I'm good, but come on now. This is ridiculous. I'm not even trying. What is this? Alright, fine. Here's an idea. Master and apprentice. Let's do this. Finally, I was pretty badly hurt there too. Took him long enough, huh? Alright, I got a plan. Give me a second. So, what's better than a rematch of one of the greatest, most emotional fights of all time? Come here. Come here, you chicken. Make my life a lot harder. I mean, you are making my entrance a whole lot that worse. You have 1 second to guess who this is. 1 second. Guess who this is. You get it? Darth Titus himself. I figured that, you know, this is a badass battle in the books, that it could be fun to do it in the game. Oh, ow. Definitely not as majestic with death as it is in the books, but it works. Who else have we spotted? Let's take on... How about... Bane. Turn around, Bane. Okay, I see you. Not a bad image right there. Whoa! You are tricky, Bane. Good try. They don't even try. Alright, so I'll do that game later on, but for now, that'll be enough of this episode. I've got a few battles that were kind of cool to show. So, You stuck around? Awesome. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed the few fights here. There'll be a lot more in the future. I got a lot more plans for this game in the future. Especially going to update it more and more and more. So I hope to see you in the next episode.